now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. In is Gerardo Parra. Career line against Greinke. He's got 12 hits and 41 ABs. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two and one to Gerardo Parra.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Once again, a 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Line to the right side. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the season.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Arenado on the move. 1 down. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Ball's in pursuit. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 4 for 13. Now the 2-0 home. Pollard at second. Goldschmidt is over at first with one away. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta.
David Peralta.
He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB. Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball that just misses inside.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it. And open up that outer half of the plate.
The 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Arenado on second. Dahl at first with no outs. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. To get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good.
Let's play ball. 3, 4, 4. Take the base. 3.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance.
final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they made short work of the Padres 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are fourth in the division, 19 games out of first. The Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 6-3. Heading into the day, the Rockies are in third place in the NL West, 17 games out of first. And the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The San Francisco Giants set 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. At the start of the day, the Giants are in second place in the NL West. They're 15 games back, while the Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Steven Matz won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 8-3. He currently has the most wins in the National League. As of today, the Mets have now clinched one of 2 NL wildcard spots with the win. And the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 2-1. As of right now, the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division, 13 games out. And the Braves are fourth in the division, 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Red. And welcome everyone to Inside the Show, the best source for all the off-season news from around the baseball world. Here's the latest from around the league. Chris Sale grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, helping the Red Sox take care of the Mets 5-2.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Digging in, A.J. Pollard. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third.
Riding in, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Bumgarner's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the.
Your attention, please. Now playing left field, number 16, Austin Jackson. Now pitching for the Giants, number 56, Tony Watson. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
5-2 the final today. The Arizona Diamondbacks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Greinke gets the win on the mound.
It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show, starting in the National League West, the Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-0. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in second place in the NL West, 13 games out, while the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first.